Hello everyone, this video is called skincare things that actually work, or skincare ranges that actually work, but I don't want that to be misleading because there are loads of skincare ranges that aren't included here that are amazing, and I can't obviously use them all at the same time, and there are loads of individual products that I use from ranges that are incredible, but this is really about full ranges of products that I really like, that I use on a regular basis, and that I think give instant results, or not instant results, but they work really quickly, they're really effective, and they're just ranges that I really rate. So if something's not in this video, it doesn't mean that I think it's rubbish. And there are loads of skincare brands that I can't include because I've tried to really narrow it down to the 5 that I've been using most recently. So, skincare brand number 1. Now, this has to be for me Alpha H. I love everything from the range, from their whole brand basically. There's nothing that I don't like. I haven't tried every single product, but I've tried a lot of them. And the Liquid Gold and the Liquid Gold Serum are probably well, the Liquid Gold liquid would be my number 1 desert island product for just keeping the skin very glowing and radiant. And if you want to know more about how it works and why I like it so much, I'll put the link to my review in the information box. Now, from the rest of the brands, I'm not really doing them in order of favourites or anything like that, but the second one that I want to talk about is a brand called Heal Gel. Now, it's a very, very small range of products, but I have had incredible results with this gel. It's basically like an elastoplast for the skin, so it forms a barrier over the top of the skin, and then the ingredients in the gel can kind of work at healing and restoring and rejuvenating the skin. So it's more of a targeted treatment really for things like scars, acne scars, medical scars, any kind of irregularity or darkness of the skin or anything like that. You can also use it on things like cuts and grazes, and it really does heal them so fast. Some things they say, oh, this is great for cuts and bruises, like those all-purpose balms and things like that. Pff, nothing on this gel. It's brilliant. It's great for if you've picked or squeezed spots and you don't want to kind of burn the hell out of them with some kind of really harsh spot treatment. I find that it works really well on spots that are kind of on their way out, so it helps to get rid of them a little bit faster. You can use it as an all-over moisturiser if you want to, but I do think it's better as a targeted treatment. Makeup doesn't sit that well on top of it, so it's not really great as a day cream, and it doesn't have an SPF. But if you want to kind of heal acne scars or any kind of other scar like grazes and things like that, sunburn, works really well on that, then this is perfect. So I'll put links to that below, and also to my reviews as well on that, and loads and loads of readers have tested this out for me and come back with brilliant results too. So it really is a kind of A1 product that you should have in your first aid kit or your beauty cabinet, just for those beauty emergencies really. Okay, number 3, and I've gone on about this so much, this would have to be the Effaclar range from Roche Posay. Now, I talked about the Effaclar Duo, brilliant for getting rid of those kind of surface spots, whiteheads and blackheads. If you're in the US, your Duo is actually a different formulation. It's got benzoyl peroxide in, which is a little bit harsher and more drying, so just check which one you've got, read the instructions, you'll know because it depends where you live. In the UK or Europe, you can use the formulation all over as a moisturiser twice a day if you want to. In the US, I'm not quite so sure. I think it's more of a targeted treatment. So make sure you look at your instructions and read what it says. But they don't just do the Duo in that range. They have Effaclar K, which is like almost like a maintenance cream. So if you haven't actually got loads of spots at the moment, but you want to stop them coming back, then I think it's called anti-relapse, that cream. Nice name for it, I think. And then there's one called Effaclar H, I think, and that one is for if you're on some kind of acne medication and it's really drying your skin out and you want some kind of powerful moisturiser but you don't want to cause spots. So that one is perfect for that, and also nice as well if you do suffer from breakouts and your skin is just generally feeling dry, even if you're not on acne medication or anything like that. It's a really nice moisturiser. The third range I want to talk about is by Murad. Now, if you're in the US, you probably are a little bit more familiar with Murad perhaps than people in the UK. I think that it's been around there for a little bit longer, I get the feeling. And it's just a very massive, extensive range of products, but quite comprehensively put together. And if you're looking for something specific, so adult acne or kind of older, duller skin, or combination skin that's also sensitive, or younger skin that you want to brighten up, it's pretty much got a range for every kind of problem that you could think of for your skin. And within those ranges, loads of different products. And I really just like the Murad ethos or philosophy or whatever you want to call it, because he's very, very big on looking after your skin from the inside. So I've actually read his latest book, which is called something to do with water, the water theory or something like that. And he talks a lot about looking after your skin by eating the right things. It's just common sense. And also talking about how adult acne and adult skin problems can have a lot to do with stress. And finding time to be nice to yourself and relax and do things that you enjoy. And it makes so much sense, it really does. And for someone that's got such a huge skincare range and obviously wants to try and sell that skincare, I think it's great that he's talking about other things and that those things can make more difference. Skincare is the icing on the cake, and it's great, and for a lot of people skincare clears up your problems completely, but you need to be concentrating also on what you put into your body and how you treat your body, and whether you're getting fresh air and exercise and time to yourself and maybe relaxing, reading a book, not being too stressed. So I just really like his philosophy. I also find the skincare very, very effective, especially the age reform range. I think it's called that. It's the one with white with silver accents on the packaging, and it's very much glycolic based. I love glycolic products, so I think for me that works really well. So the fifth range, final range, that I have to talk about is Paula's Choice. And actually I have my readers and viewers in the US mainly to thank for my introduction to this range, because so many of you, when I first started doing the videos, talked about Paula's Choice and you have to try this and you have to try that. That I did, and I got quite a few products from different ranges and love them all. I think they're really well priced, really effective, instant results. For anyone that's suffering from any kind of blackheads or breakouts, there's a really good range of products for those. I especially like the BHA kind of clearing gels, really light gels that you can put on underneath a moisturiser or your makeup. And there's a really good cleanser as well that I use quite a lot, and loads of things that I haven't tried that I want to try and I am going to try. So brilliant range, I think. I mean, none of the ones that I've talked about, I suppose, are really, really bargain basement cheap, apart from perhaps the Roche Posay. Some people might think that's expensive too, but I do feel that skincare is worth investing in if you possibly can, and even if you have to sacrifice colour cosmetics, it's worth spending more on your skincare and more on your foundation or base. Although, I mean, there are loads of really good skincare brands now and makeup brands that are very cheap. But I just think from extensive testing, these are the ones, I mean, the ones that I talk about are the ones that I really, really rate. And I'm not going to include something just because it's more affordable if I don't rate it as much, if you know what I mean. So there, is that 5 that I've done? I think it is 5. I haven't talked about eye creams and things like that. And that's because all of the eye creams that I really rate are from brands, you know, they're kind of single products, and it's not the whole range that I would recommend. And this is very much about skincare ranges. So there's an extensive range of products and there's loads of them that I think are good. So I hope that's been helpful, especially if you're looking to invest in a new skincare range and you're wondering where to start. Let me know in the comments how you get on, let me know your favourite skincare brands, and I shall see you in the next video.